Hi everyone, it's your girl 𝕚𝕤𝕡𝕠𝕣𝕥, and the topic of today is sleep and the importance of sleep, as well as a herbal remedy that will work for you and which will basically help you heal if you're struggling with broken sleep. And I have to start off by saying that sleep is so important. I don't care how young, how old, how you might not consider it important. I definitely do, because I've experienced a time in my life where I was under a lot of stress. I was very depressed, and I actually saw what a lack of sleep does to the body. And I started to develop really weird mental health problems, physical problems, and it caused me to get very, very sick. So you need your rest. The people that I met over the years that really prided themselves on little to no sleep, thinking, saying, oh, I don't need it. All those people looked about a decade older than they really, really are, right? So you're not benefiting from this. I know that life happens, and sometimes, we have to have broken sleep, whether you have a new baby or, there's things going on in your life where your sleep is very broken and, whatever. But I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, you should strive for having a proper rest. You should be able to plan to have a proper night's rest. Okay. Some people say, oh, I don't have time. You have time. We make time for things that we want. Okay. So when I went through that difficult time, I actually developed a stomach parasite and really bad digestive issues, which actually related to the stomach parasite. So signs that you have a stomach parasite is inability to sleep properly. Like your sleeps are very broken, especially near the full moon, because that is when they are most active, which, I don't know, talking about this makes my skin crawl. It just grosses me out so much. But yeah, they actually become more active during the full moon. So if you're having trouble sleeping during the full moon, that might be a possibility. Other side effects are bloated, stomach bloat, digestive issues. You might put on a lot of weight. You might all of a sudden lose a lot of weight, skin problems, brain fog, forgetfulness, moodiness. There's a lot of other, I recommend looking online stomach parasites, and you'll see they have a whole list of things. But that was just some of the stuff that I suffered from. And I noticed, like I said, during the full moon, I could never sleep properly. I'd always wake up in the middle of the night. So Spirit actually led me to the herb black walnut and wormwood. And I was actually just buying this the other day because I was making this herb bath remedy for a friend of mine. And the guys there asked me, they were like, what do you use these two herbs for? And I was like, oh, it's really good. It's a really good herbal blend for a bath, because if you're struggling with stomach parasites, this actually causes die-off. So what I do is I put 3 tablespoons of black walnut powder and 3 tablespoons of the walnut herb. I put it in a pot. I bring it to a boil. I pour it into a bowl, just let it steep. And then I add it to the bath and just sit and soak in it for 20 minutes. And it is very powerful. The first time I did this, I experienced die-off symptoms. And die-off symptoms can be a multitude of things. It can be pain in the body. For me, I was just, not to sound gross, but I was just throwing up a lot. And I just felt a lot being released in my solar plexus. Some people experience diarrhea. Some people just experience extreme fatigue, which some people would say, oh, well, isn't that a sign that I have it or it's getting worse? This is one of those things that actually gets worse before it gets better. So you might have your skin might break out. You'll have a few days where you actually feel worse, and then all of a sudden you'll just start feeling better. It's really, really strange. So if you're struggling with stomach parasites and it's affecting your sleep, you need to find something that works for you. This holistic remedy was perfect for me. However, you have to be consistent with it, and you have to use it for a few months, not a day, not a week. This is something that you have to be consistent with, and you have to use it for a few months, because stomach parasites are not easy to get rid of. Okay? They're not easy to get rid of. And especially if your sleep is broken and you're not sleeping through the night, it's only going to get worse, because your body needs to fight these things off, and not having proper rest will only let things get worse. So I'm going to put the herbal remedy in the description. So if that's something you want to try, you're struggling with this, I'm going to put the ingredients in the description. So I think that's it for this video. I love you guys so much. Take care.